Valley companies offering computer engineers house cleaning services to a startup helping the poorest Americans save time by transforming their commutes. In my research, almost everyone, from CEOs to students to working parents, face trade-offs between time and money and can improve their decision-making in the moments when they choose. Time and money in daily life. Several stories from my research stick with me as prototypical of those facing time and money decisions. Nicole was a newly minted executive at a major credit card company. Thomas, her husband, was a busy VP. They were rarely in the same city and hadn't taken a vacation together in years. One day, Thomas received a pleasant surprise. Courtesy of a generous client, he was offered the chance to extend his work trip by a week and enjoy the Swiss Alps, all expenses paid. This was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Thomas pleaded with his wife, "Nicole, please come. It's only for a few days." Nicole sighed and said, "I can't. I have an important meeting that I shouldn't miss." Thomas hit the slopes with his sister Leah instead, and the siblings enjoyed what they both deemed the best trip ever. 5 years later, they still talk about this damn trip, Nicole told me. And whenever they do, Thomas asks me, "Nicole, what was that meeting about again?" To be honest, I can't remember. He always replies, "That important, huh?" Later, Nicole admitted that she had vacation time available and the meeting was optional. Her team would have been fine without her, but at the time, it seemed too important to her. She just felt she should be there. Thomas and Leah made memories that will last a lifetime, while Nicole's important work obligations have faded into the past. During a recent field visit in rural India, 15-year-old Usha explained to me the daily decision she has to make. Spend time getting and transporting water in large, heavy urns balanced on her head to support her family, or attend school. "I have to fetch water from wells and ponds, which takes hours every day and leaves me no time to attend school. I want to be a teacher, but I do not have time to study because of these chores, which are killing my dreams. Without help, I will live a life of poverty filled with unknown darkness and illiteracy." Although most of our lives are very different from Usha's, many working parents I have talked to feel a similar tension between supporting their families versus working more hours or going back to school. Society needs to help Ushas everywhere feel that they have the time and support to choose school over chores. Another story that's never far from my mind is that of Alice, a first-generation college student. She paid her own way through school and worked her way up from research assistant to PhD. After graduation, she was lucky enough to be offered 2 jobs that could be classified as dream jobs. Job 1 offered reasonable hours, social connection, and meaning. It would allow her to live in her hometown, surrounded by friends and family. She wouldn't make much money, but would contribute her skills to the community by working for local government. Job 2 offered money and prestige. It required a cross-country move to a new city. Alice would be given more opportunities than she ever imagined, having grown up the daughter of a mail carrier in a small town. She chose Job 2 without much hesitation. At that time, it seemed like a no-brainer. Alice and her partner of 8 years, Paul, didn't have kids. It would be the adventure of a lifetime, and hard work now would lead to many opportunities later. Except when they settled in, Paul was miserable. Alice traveled a